But let's talk about the phobia a little bit. Being black in America, is it,
Um,
how do we get around this thing? Like, how do we get around the fact that we do have to see that when we see the police, our first instinct is to run?
I would say that black boys in this country need to visit the mosque on a regular basis, and we need to learn everything that the Nation of Islam is doing. I had heard that they don't let their women go out past a certain time. And now that I think about it, in my club days, I didn't see Muslim sisters hanging out at the gas station after I leave the club. I'd see our sisters, unfortunately, half naked at the club with their outfits on. They respect and obey the law. They say yes, sir, and no, sir. They don't do drugs, right? And so I say that to say this, and I've been telling the black pastors this in Charlotte. If y'all don't try to figure out how to sit down and listen to what Minister Farrakhan is doing with the Nation of Islam, then we're just going to be going around in circles and circles. And what I mean by that is this: I've been fighting civil rights, been full time for 17 years. I've never, ever, ever, ever gotten a call from the Nation of Islam, not for police profiling, not for weed in the car, not for guns, not for resisting arrest, not for assault on an officer. I don't even go, I've not got one call from the Nation of Islam. And that is damn near impossible. That black men in this country don't get pulled over or they don't even get, I haven't got a call from them about traffic tickets, brother. And I'm close to the mosque. In Jackson, there's about 30 brothers. That's every time I come to Jackson, they with me. In Atlanta, my Muslim brother, Kenneth Muhammad, we just sued the Fulton County Jail. In Charlotte, I'm a special member of the Nation of Islam. I'm a Million Man March. I ate dinner with Farrakhan. I hosted the 17th anniversary of the Million Man March in Charlotte. My point is, I've never gotten a call from them. So all I'm saying is that I wish we get to the point, all of us, myself as well. I don't eat pork because of the nation, that we learn what the Nation of Islam is doing, because they are not calling me and they're not getting in trouble. And I think part of our challenges is that the phobia also comes with us seeing the images on blog radios and on TV. You know, the breaking news story. This reporter in Charlotte told me, I was telling her this feel good story, Mika, about a pastor feeding the homeless and taking care of inmates. She's like, John, we don't want to hear that. I said, what do y'all want to hear? She said, we want to hear the top 3 trending stories. And this was last year. What did Kanye West say? What did Donald Trump tweet? And what black man got shot by the police? Those were the top stories.
Gotcha.
That's what
Well,
they want.
I will say this though, when it comes down to, well, this is something that will be said if it came down to that. I think, if we put a spiritual structure in, I think that will help out a lot. I don't know if it's a particular one or not, because it's just too much that comes behind that when it comes down to following someone based on a religious aspect when it comes to that.
Yeah.
But I do believe that for young men to deal with the phobia, it also comes with with us being able to have a better relationship with our children as black men. You know what I mean? So I think that's where it starts at first, before it actually gets put on the any societal or any religious or any other construct. I think it could start there first, and unfortunately, that's not what happens in a lot of our in our households, where and I'm not even speaking from the fact of mother and father being together. I'm just talking about mother and father, parents, and the child. And in the sense of the father actually being in the child's life.